Morning all, welcome back to the show. We're all ready for Sunday and we've got two games. They start at the same time and they're done early. So starting at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, both of these games. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. You have the 8-7-4 Chicago Blackhawks. They are at home against the 10-6-3 Buffalo Sabres. Now for Buffalo, their most recent game, they beat Ottawa 4-2. Before that, they had some challenges against Carolina. They lost 5-4. At Tampa versus Tampa, both of them in Sweden, they lost 5-3, they lost 3-2, and before they went to Sweden, the Islanders sent them off with a 1-0 shutout loss. On the Chicago side, their most recent victory was a 7-2 win last night at Nashville. Before that, they were at Vegas. They won 5-3. That was their first win in Vegas. Versus Toronto, they won 5-4. At Pittsburgh, they lost 3-2, and versus Vancouver, they won 5-2. So Chicago's won 4 of their last 5. They are getting better. Now, when we look at the scoring, I went with overall for the year. 3 forwards, 3 defensemen, and a projected goaltender because I haven't seen confirmation yet, but I figure we have a good idea who the starters are going to be tonight. Eichel's your leading scorer for Buffalo, 12 goals, 11 assists. Obviously, their leading scorer. Reinhart, 8 goals, 9 assists. Olofsson, 7 goals and 7 assists. On the blue line, Dahlin, 1 goal, 12 assists for him. Joki Harju, 2 goals, 5 assists. And Ristolainen with 7 helpers. Yes, Joki Harju playing in Chicago for the first time since the trade. I imagine Carter Hutton will be the starter tonight because Ullmark started last night. That's why it's pretty easy to project who's likely the starters tonight. On the Chicago side, Kane, 10 goals, 15 assists, 25 points. Never underestimate Kane's ability to go on a massive hot streak and be able to turn his season around. DeBrincat, 5 goals, 11 assists. Strome, 4 goals and 12 assists. They are scoring, and they're scoring in bunches. Kane is driving a lot of it. Gustafsson's their leading scorer among defensemen, 2 goals, 4 assists. Keith, a goal and 5 assists, and Olli Mata has 5 helpers. I would imagine it's Crawford because Leonard played last night. See, it's easy. Now, I am wearing Chicago because I think Chicago probably wins this one. That being said, it's close. Calgary, the Flames are in against Vegas. And for the Flames and for Vegas, this is kind of put up or shut up time. They're both teetering on poor records. 10-9-3 for Calgary, 9-9-3 for Vegas, which means both of them have won less than half of their games. At Arizona, Calgary lost yesterday 3-0 versus Dallas. They lost 3-1 versus St. Louis. They lost 3-2 versus New Jersey. They won 5-2 versus Arizona. They won 4-3. That's how their last 5 games have gone. On the Vegas side of things, at LA, they lost 4-3. At home against Chicago, they lost 5-3. At Detroit, they lost 3-2. At Washington, they lost 5-2. And at Toronto, they lost 2-1. Now, Calgary doesn't have a great record against Vegas in Vegas. They've never won in Vegas, I believe is the rumor. And yet, neither had Chicago, and Chicago went in and got it done. So, yeah, tonight could be the night for Calgary. I debated about whether to wear Chicago or Calgary. I went with Chicago. Matthew Tkachuk, 10 goals, 10 assists. He leads the Flames. Johnny Gaudreau, 5 goals, 13 assists. Elias Lindholm, 10 goals, 7 assists. On the blue line, Giordano, 4 goals, 9 assists. TJ Brody with 8 helpers. Of course, he will not be in the lineup. Noah Hannafin, 3 goals and 4 assists. I would imagine it's Cam Talbot because Riddick started yesterday. On the Vegas side, at LA, they lost 4-3. Versus Chicago, they lost 5-3. At Detroit, they lost 3-2. I already did that part, Shannon. Okay, leading scorers. Carlson, 6 goals, 14 assists. This all seems so familiar. You already read it. Stone, 8 goals, 10 assists. Pacioretty, 7 goals and 11 assists for him. On the blue line, Shea Theodore leads the way there with a goal and 7 assists. Nick Holden with 2 goals, 2 assists. And Nate Schmidt, who has 2 goals and 1 assist in 9 games. Production from the blue line is an issue for Vegas. Absolutely. And Marc-Andre Fleury should be the starter because Malcolm Subban got the start yesterday in their loss against the Kings. Here we go. So, there you go. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video and see. Nice and easy, quick day today. Quick day tomorrow as well, which leaves more time for me to discuss all of the other not so wonderful goings on in the NHL. For the most part, it's not so wonderful. We'll see if we can find a ray of sunshine in there anywhere. I'll do my best. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.